We are going to make a Volar wrist cock-up. So first we'll start out with the pattern. You're going to apply your paper towel to the volar aspect of the hand, wrist, and forearm. So to start out, you're going to palpate the distal palmar crease and mark that. Next, I'm going to do the sides of the forearm. So we want the sides to come up about half the width of the forearm. And you'll just kind of bring that up to connect with the first mark you made. Same thing on the other side, half the width of the forearm. And then for the thumb portion, we're just kind of gonna make a little round out here for the thumb hole that will poke later. And then for the thumb hole, you're gonna find the thenar eminence and go a little bit radially to that and mark the thumb hole. So when you're finished, it should look something like this. When you are ready to fit it to your patient, you wanna put the top of it at the distal palmar crease. You also want to be sure to stretch out the hole for the thumb so that it's big enough that it's not limiting their range of motion. You want to position the wrist in neutral with slight extension. Here's the orthosis after trimming. So I trimmed the distal end to make it just proximal to the distal palmar crease, and then trim the sides so that they go half the width of the forearm, and then the distal end so that it goes 2/3 the length of the arm. Velcro placement for this orthosis, you're going to have one at the base of the forearm, one just proximal to the wrist, and then one piece on the ulnar side of the hand. We're going to make a special strap to attach to the thumb hole here. So to make that strap, you'll grab your piece of Velcro and fold it about an inch over itself and cut out a triangle. Then you'll fold that a little bit further and cut out the sides, the corners of the diamond that you just made. And then I like to go ahead and round the edge here. And then you can attach this to the side of the thumb hole here. You just loop it through and then pull it. And then that attaches the strap to the radial side, and then it can come over to the ulnar side of the hand. Here's the final product of the Volar wrist cock-up orthosis. So you're going to have that strap that we just made come to the ulnar side of the hand and attach there. Then you'll also have a strap at the base of the forearm. And a strap just distal to the wrist. Some final things to check for. You want to make sure that the patient's distal palmar crease is not covered so that they can flex and extend their digits. You want to make sure that the thumb is free from motion. On the radial side, you want to make sure that it's not putting any pressure on the superficial branch of the radial nerve over here. And on the ulnar side, you want to make sure that the strap or the material is not irritating the ulnar head.